So using this palette from Maybelline, I decided to go with, which is a great palette. Close your eyes for me. And I wanted it to have that old Starlet ingenue kind of beauty. So I used the shimmer highlights that they had in here. Used it on the brow bone and on the lid. Open your eye. Just recently wrote a book called About Face. And it's really about what I do, And more so, I had to think of a title that was clever. Okay, it's a makeup book. Yeah, everybody's like, another makeup book, right? But I thought, okay, About Face. It's a double entendre. It's two things. It's, obviously about your face. And it's also about transformation and totally turning around your life. In the process of writing this book, which took me 3 years, my 30-year-old brother passed away from melanoma. Very aggressive form of cancer, which untreated and undetected is usually incurable. And I started realizing that I had a moral obligation. Here I make all these products so that people stay out of the sun, and my brother dies of melanoma. What are the odds, So I said, I need to write this book, and I need to express to people that they need to get mapped. This is the things to look for, how to get, checked from your dermatologist. These are the signs, and how to take care of your skin, how to feel good about yourself, no matter what your age, no matter what your size is. Finish these with a nice coat of mascara right over the individual lashes once they dry, and you're going to have major impact without very much eyeshadow color at all. I wanted women everywhere to feel beautiful. You have the power and the ability to be the best possible version of yourself. So for me, there was no mistaking that that's where I had to go. And then we did the smoky eye that everybody wants to know how to do. So I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to do this. I took black liner by Maybelline. Easy, cheap. It's got a smudgy on the other end. And we just bring that smokiness right into the eye. You want to get it right up into the lash line. But there's something that fueled all these women that were in this book to help, give back, give something to somebody else, take time out of their schedule to work in a soup kitchen, help children that, sexually assaulted. Judith Light works with children that have been discarded because they're gay and lesbian. You're like, wow, these people don't just go, okay, it's beauty for vanity's sake. It's beauty for purpose.
Golden Globes.
I was at the Golden Globes with Penelope Cruz.
And what was her look like?
She was amazing. She wore a vintage Armani. Yeah, she had a vintage Armani dress on, which was beautiful. She had just come back from vacation, so she was extremely tan. So she was like, I just want to look bronze. And I said, okay, I can do that. And it was our first time working together. And it was a great experience. I felt it was a very positive experience. She's very beautiful, very graceful. And I understand why she's such a huge star after working with her.
I'm never good talking about fashion or why I like a dress or not, but especially today, where there is so much going on in the world that I think really tonight cannot just be about movies, cannot be about what people are wearing.
I think the biggest problem I see with on the average woman is they don't really take good care of their skin. And they use a lot of brown lip liners because they're trying to overline their lips or make their lips look fuller, which is a misconception. Usually when you start adding all this dark, it makes your lips look smaller. I always tell women, remember, dark takes away from light, adds to. So you want to use a gloss that's maybe a little bit more neutral and a little lighter. This is going to make your lips look fuller. You don't need to overline your lips. It looks crazy. And I took a shimmer powder, a highlighting powder, and we put this right on the apples of the cheek. This gives you a nice glow. What it does is it really raises up the cheekbone. The light hits here, so you got a nice point of light.